Good morning, everyone. Today is December 7th, and it is day 7 of Vlogmas. I am currently parked in my driveway, and I just got back from Starbucks. I got what did I get? A iced chestnut praline latte, which this is my first time trying it, and honestly, I don't recommend it. It kind of just tastes like a plain latte. I much prefer the toasted white mocha. It's really, really good. Today has gone well so far. I haven't done a whole lot, and I'm about to go inside, and it's going to be crunch time, and I'm going to be cramming for my exam and studying a lot. My exam is tomorrow at 8 in the morning, so I have just the rest of today to study for it, and then it'll be over, which is kind of nice. I won't have to worry about it anymore. But I am really nervous for it because it is my most difficult class right now. And yeah, I'm just going to be studying for that. I honestly don't know if I'll do any yarn things today. I am going to do the study technique where you study for 40 minutes and then you take a break for 15 and then 40 and then 15 and just keep doing that all day. So I'll probably try and crochet in between the 15-minute breaks. But we'll see. But yeah, that has been my morning, and I will keep updating you as I go along. Alright, so I've been studying for a little while now. I just had one of my 15-minute crochet break things, and I started working with this yarn that I showed you guys a couple days ago. The Major yarn from Universal Yarns that has that really cool marled effect. And I'm really liking working with it. It's so soft, and there's a ton of yarn in this ball here. It's 328 yards, which I'm hoping is going to be enough for a shawl. So I started working just a simple Tunisian crochet stitch shawl up. And this was done in no time at all because of how chunky the yarn is, but here's what it looks like so far. I love the color transition. It's really nice. It's not super sharp like you see in some color changing yarns, going from the darker to the lighter. So I'm excited to see how it works up, which this is a lot of fabric to have made with not a lot coming from the ball yet. So I'm hoping that this can be a one skein project and just a simple Tunisian shawl that's chunky and really cozy and warm. But this was really fun, a nice little stress reliever to whip this up. Of course, I don't need to start new projects, but it's fine. I am allowed to do that today because of exams. But yeah, I'm really liking that. I'm going to keep working on this evening as I keep studying and going back and forth between the two. But yeah, nothing else has really happened since then. I've been watching a little bit of YouTube. Different Vlogmases in between studying, and the ones that I'm watching most closely this time around are the Sock Witchery podcast, her Vlogmas, and the Crazy Sock Lady and Stress Knits. So I've been watching those three, and I'll link to their channels down below. I really love watching their stuff. I haven't really watched anybody else's yet, but I'm sure as the month goes on, I'll pick up some more as well because it's so fun to see what everybody else is doing, and also seeing people open their advents. I really like seeing that. I didn't get any advents, and I'm gonna have to remember this feeling of wanting to open advents every day when they start going on sale again this summer, because I'm always it's a lot of money at once. I don't know if I'll really want it or use it or whatever. And then I always get to hear when everybody else is opening theirs, and I'm like, dang, I really wish I had an advent to open. So definitely going to try and remember that, and if you want to remind me that when the time comes, that is great. I'm really hoping that Stress Knits does another advent this coming year because I love her color scheme. It's so beautiful. I love it. And it matches very closely with my personal color palette of what I like. And I think that would be really fun to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll check in again later. Maybe I'll be done studying. I doubt it, but you never know. Maybe everything will just click all of a sudden. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the exam I have tomorrow is statistics. And I took statistics in undergrad as well, but it was like my freshman or sophomore year, and it was way different because this is like the like grad level one, and it uses like coding as well as like interpretation and like working out problems and then interpreting the problems, which is pretty normal for stats classes, but the coding part is the part that's brand new, and it's like meshing it all together is what's tricky. So we'll see. I'm feeling a lot better about it now because I like calculated what my grade would be depending on like what score I get, and it made me feel a lot more relaxed. I don't know if anybody else has ever done that with their classes, because in my head I was like, oh, I'm like on the cusp of like having to retake it, blah blah blah, but then I calculated it and I'm actually like a lot better off than I thought I was, but it just happens like that. Because for us, our grades aren't updated automatically, and so you don't really know what your grade is unless you do it yourself. So I was kind of just creating like the worst case scenario in my head this whole time, and so I feel a lot more relaxed now, but I still want to do really well. So yeah, that is what's going on, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. It's a couple hours later, and I have made a lot of progress study-wise, which is really good. I went back through my midterm and reviewed all those concepts from like the first half to prepare for the final, and I've been going through like practice problems and everything. Still left to do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through all of the notes that I've taken for the semester and just read through them, and then do more practice problems, and then be done studying. On my little 15-minute breaks, I've been continuing to work on this little shawl, so it's a lot bigger now, and the color transition is so good. I'm loving it. Like, that is so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, the browns up into like the creamy white, and then it's like barely starting to go back into like the gold color. It's so pretty. I love this yarn. Like, love it, love it. I'm really excited to see the whole thing, and this is so quick. Like, I've done this in like, this is maybe a half hour total of working on this, and it's already like big enough to be like a little like kerchief thing. So definitely recommend this yarn. It's bulky weight, I believe, so that's why it's going so quickly, but I really love it. That's about it as far as my project goes and like my study plans and everything. I think this will probably be my last update of the evening. So yeah, hopefully after tomorrow it'll be smooth sailing and I'll be able to get a lot more knitting and crocheting done, because the only thing I have left after my final tomorrow morning is writing a paper and a presentation, which are halfway done already, and that is due Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, hopefully I will be a lot more creative in the next couple weeks, because I have Christmas break until well into January, so that'll be really cool. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm just using that as motivation to get through studying and all that not so fun part of being a student still. Yeah, so that will be all for this evening. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you're still here. Don't forget to subscribe and like down below. It really helps out showing my page to other people and getting them into all the yarny goodness that is MCC Designz. As always, I'll have all the links down below, and I will see you tomorrow.